come on over here, you'll see most of the machines are gonna have a pivot point. You just want that pivot point lined up with the center of your knee joint. So the backrest of the seat should adjust you forward or backwards. Top pad, now again, every machine's different. Might not have one of these, but in this case, we do want this resting against your shins. If I wanna get really specific with certain things, right, the legs and really the whole body operate in these kind of opposite spiral patterns. So lower leg is gonna spiral one way while the upper leg kind of spirals the opposite way just to maintain stability, since we alter stable versus unstable joint. So the knee is a stable joint, the ankle and the hip are unstable. So they are likely to compensate in the event that she's got some weakness. So if we really want to target certain parts of the hamstring, we could add in a lower leg turn inward with an upper leg turn outward. So think about pulling your hips apart but keeping your ankles pointed in, and then bend from that position. Good. So we can target different parts. As you get further, closer to 90 degrees, stop right there, the responsibilities change. So now it's a new part of the hamstring that's gonna take over and finish this movement. So if you find that you can't pull past this, right? You're really strong and straight down to 90, that's great. But then you need to adjust something and make it doable to get your last little movement there, right? And you'll feel the difference of where your hamstring gets tired. I'd say last little key point is your low back and shoulders. So posture should kind of carry through all exercise. So if we want to get super picky, we're going to keep shoulders back. And then I'm going to monitor, did the low back pop off the seat, right? Things tend to play tug of war if they're not working together. So if we fix the posture and the low back pops forward, that tells me that she's not really sure how to use her core and stabilize things. So I'd much rather have the flat back with shoulders off the seat than shoulders on the seat with your low back rounded. So whatever you need to do to keep the low back pressing into the seat, and then if you're capable of pulling the shoulders back over top of that, even better, just know that's the goal, right?